I have some flyers about this project. If you have more interest for it here, I can give it to you. Therefore, I said that actually these are kind of planes of consistencies in the Deleuzian sense of the world, where actually we cannot speak about the disciplines, but about the condensations of some more kind of discipline-based colonies, so to say. Like, for example, in such a project, we could say that once we have more like a biotechnological segment at work, and at the other time we have more artistic segment. At the third, in the third phase, we have more humanistic practice, and so on. In this publication that I gave you before, the editors write that actually they observed that actually there is a new type of researcher, scientist being born, which they call the artistic researcher, which is involved in the applications of art and science, and who needs, in order to pursue the thinking and applications, to acquire more knowledge about science and technology. So actually they are suggesting that this, the so-called artists they are also spontaneously learning a lot about science and technology. Actually, I believe that they are learning more about certain issues that they are interested in than about art itself. So therefore, the methods used in education and research of such art should also be changed, and what we are suggesting in this curriculum that I mentioned at the very beginning is that actually for the examples that you saw now, and I will show 3, that we used also, we could actually introduce this kind of projects within the courses of, let's say, biology or computer or what is it, technical course or sociology, because they have much more to do with some specific problems of these disciplines than to artistic context, so to say. As for example, this example of Sasha Silacek that I presented before, this is something that could be done in kindergartens or in primary schools by pupils or children, with building this kind of bricks and then using them in a creative way. So in this sense, actually, the children get acquaintance with some practices that has been done within the field of art. Or, for example, Demo Kino by Davide Grassi or Janez Janša now is the finish. Okay, sorry, I'm too long. So this is a kind of an interactive film which is actually about very big issues of contemporaneity, as for example abortion, the marriage of people of same gender and so on, and which can be done as a kind of a project by the children, opening discussion about these issues and developing so to say advantages or disadvantages or different aspects of the subject. Or, for example, the Unicum project, which done by me, actually, basically, for which I collect the microorganisms donated by the observers, and which could be also used well in the schools by, for example, with collecting the microorganisms of the from the children's body and so on, and then exhibiting them. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Polona.